All right, so we're going to be going over your Second Amendment rights. All right, the meaning, the interpretation of it, and throw a couple of court cases in there so you can see, or you could be able to use them in the long run, really. That's what those court cases are really for. So you have the whole, well, it already went to court. This judge did this, so it means that somebody saw it in a sense. So you can use that in your case if it relates exactly to your kind of thing. All right. So the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution, ratified in 1791, is part of the Bill of Rights. It states a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of the free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed upon. Note, meaning and interpretation, the Second Amendment protects the right of individuals to own and carry firearms. However, its meaning and application have the subject of debate and legal scrutiny for centuries. So it's open to its own interpretation, which, if it's a law, it shouldn't really be. All right, so two main interpretations. Collective rights view argues that the amendment was intended to protect the rights of states to maintain militias. Example, the National Guard. Individual rights view holds that the amendment protects an individual's right to own and bear firearms independent of militia service. I was going to say military, but militia service. Key Supreme Court cases: District of Columbia versus Heller, 2008. The court affirmed the individual's rights view, holding that individuals have a constitutional right to possess firearms for lawful purposes, such as self-defense in their homes. McDonald versus City of Chicago, 2010. The court ruled that the Second Amendment applies to state and local governments, not just the federal government, through the 14th Amendment. All right. Now, are there any limitations to the Second Amendment? The right is not unlimited. Governments can impose certain restrictions, such as prohibiting firearm possession by felons or individuals with mental illness, regulating the sale, ownership, and transportation of specific firearms. Example, fully automatic weapons. Third, implementing safety measures like background checks and waiting periods. All right. So those are some of the basics. I'm gonna post this up so you guys. Well, what is this? Why is he posting this? That's why. I will be hosting some live audio classes on Fanbase, so look me up on there, King James 1. And then you'll be able to ask your questions in there as well, but you'll be able to interact more.